Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it has been a hot minute, but we are back and we are back with vengeance, okay? I just wanted to say, I really appreciate you guys being patient, and I'm sorry that the first video back is a sit down video, but I really thought that I should explain to you guys what I've been feeling these last couple of weeks, what's been going on, why I've been MIA, and yeah. So at the end of the day, this channel is going to be it has always been about me, and it has been about basically around my life, right? So unfortunately, there's times where I just don't feel in the groove, and that was what happened come January and February. I guess I was really relying on one thing happening, and when that thing didn't go through, I just felt like my confidence plummeted, you know what I mean? And I know I shouldn't have put so much focus around one thing, but you know, we're getting there, we're getting better. And yeah, so I just want to give you guys a quick update what's going on. I have so much on my mind right now, and I'm trying my best to breathe and talk slowly, but I can feel it. I know that this is meant to be, because just the way that my brain is working again, it's the thoughts, the ideas, everything is coming at a mile a minute, and I'm just ready, you know? So thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. And I just want to tell you guys some updates, you know, becoming a YouTuber life. We're at about month 5, which is crazy, because I feel like these last 2 months I have not been on point with what I would have liked to do. So it's just becoming a YouTuber update with all of the different things that I'm feeling. So thank you so much, and we will get started. Okay, so first of all, the thing that had me really down, well, I mentioned to you guys before that I wanted to get a job I wanted to get a job, especially because of the fact that I've decided that I'm going to do YouTube full-time or as a side hustle. The thing is, YouTube, and I know that, and you guys should really know that if you're starting a YouTube channel, is that it takes a very long time for YouTube to get started. So once I made the decision that I'm going to go do YouTube, I really wanted to have a job, just so that I didn't have that it basically gave me the security that's okay, don't worry, you have income coming in, so you don't have to worry about how many subscribers you have, how many view times you have, and all this dumb shit. But when this job came through, and I felt more confident about this job than I've ever had for any other job before, and then it didn't work out, it was just really a crush to my ego. And although I was still applying to other jobs, my heart wasn't in it. I just felt really sad. And I know it sounds dumb, because at the end of the day, it's just any job at the end of the day. But I was so wrapped up about this job providing me with happiness that I was really, really down when it didn't come through. And I talked to a few of my friends about it, but I mean, I didn't really talk to my brothers about it and told them you know, what I was really feeling and etc. But long story short, I talked to them this weekend. I cried about it this weekend a lot. And honestly, at the end of the day, yo, I'm good, man. I'm good. And I know that at the end of the day, these things happen, and whenever one door closes on you, another door opens. And I know when I say it out loud, it's one job didn't come through. In my mind, if I was talking to somebody else, I'd have been bro, you were laughing, fam, chill, you know. But to me, this job defined how everything was gonna go, and in my head, I put such a big importance on it. So anyways, I'm gonna insert some clips about the interview that I went through, just because I have them, might as well use them. So give me 1 second. I just want to give you guys a life update, and right now I am preparing for an interview. I'm done preparing, but it's actually interview day, and it's crazy because I'm feeling really good about it. And obviously I knew that I'm gonna go back to work and find a job, but I was very specific about the type of job that I want, because obviously if you're doing YouTube, you don't really have the security of benefits or just retirement plans or anything like that. You don't know what's gonna happen, right? I'm technically not even making any money off of YouTube. So for me, I wanted to make sure that I covered my bases in terms of expenses and my income, so that I can take my time and do YouTube the way that I want to do it, right? I don't want to feel rushed, or that, you know, I'm not making any money. I want to just take it leisurely. I want to be calm. I want to do it the way that I'm doing it, and I feel really good. I'm doing a becoming a YouTuber update that should already be up right now, but it's almost been 4 months, so you can say a quarter, and I'm at 82 subscribers. So that's pretty cool. I think that's great. And once I have the routine of going back to work, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild, and I'm really, really excited about it. I'm just gonna show you guys how my interview outfit is, and once I get the job, I will tell you guys about it. See, that's the whole thing. I feel weird when I say it with such confidence, but I actually do feel stupid confident about this. And the thing is, I've done interviews before for accounting jobs and things like that, and I've never felt as sure. I felt I don't know. So this is the final look. I still have to get my briefcase thingy, but I'm gonna do that after. It's like a purse. makeup. You guys can see, simple, sweet. Got it. Cool. Ready to go. I have to wear these heels in snow. Yeah, that's that. That was a really like big thing that led me down. One thing my brother mentioned to me is like, you always have to be like external from the results. You know what I mean? Like if something good happens, you still have to remain neutral. If something bad happens, you have to remain neutral. And I know it's easier said than done, but it's really like taking the results that you're wanting and like taking a step back. And it's similar to what I do with my daily weigh-ins on my IG account, Tracking with Cynthia. I'll insert a click there. But basically, it's like when you see this weight fluctuate Monday to Friday, you know, because I slept late or I didn't have a good poop in the morning, like you're not getting emotionally butthurt about it. So similarly, if you apply to a job and say you make it all the way to the end and you still don't get it, it's all good. It's just a part of the process, and that's what it is. So one thing I will say though, like that's what I was most upset about this weekend when I was crying all day, is that I should have went to my brothers or the people that I confide in like the most and told them what I was feeling. Like I spent 2 months being down by myself and like in my own head. Like I felt like a failure. I was losing confidence and like all of these things. And even talking about it right now, like I told them I haven't had a good cry alone yet. And once I have a good cry alone, like I'll really be relieved of it. But for real, like how good I feel that I told my brothers the honest truth. Not like if you're gonna talk to somebody, you might as well rip the band-aid off and be honest. Like I literally said I felt like a failure. So like when I told them the honest truth, like everything that I was feeling, like why I felt like this. Like if you're gonna do it, like it's like if you talk to a physiotherapist or a psychologist, like you got to be honest with them. You got to tell them what's really happening. If you're gonna like half-ass be like, hey, you know, like I didn't get the job, I was kind of sad about it, you're not really getting to the deep root of the problems. I didn't get a job and I was sad about it because I felt like I needed to have a job for me to be like socially acceptable in this world. But at the end of the day, bro, everyone's doing something different. If my financials are okay, if I'm fine, then who the fuck cares how long it takes me to get my dream job? You know what I'm saying? So just a public service announcement. I don't doubt that everyone feels sad at some point in their lives. And I don't doubt that certain things make them more sad or more happy. But truly, you need to have some people in your life that you can talk to and openly talk to without feeling judged and without feeling weird. And I know that's easier said than done, but just please, like, take it from me. Like this one conversation, just me opening my mouth, like just telling them, I felt significantly better. Like when I say a weight lifted off my shoulder, like I really mean that. And I'm thankful that I have 2 amazing brothers in my life and just even friends and family that I can, you know, talk to about these things. But trust me, you really need to have some people in your circle that you can confide in, because that's what friends are for. Like it's when the going gets tough that you need someone to be able to talk to. It's all fun and dandy to talk to people when you're happy, but it's when you're sad that you really need to have people that have your back and are going to be able to talk to you about whatever the fuck is going on and like hold it down. You know what I mean? Because it's much easier to have perspective when it's from outside world than it is to like, you know, hold it inside your heart. So enough with that. Aside from that, I just got back from a vacation in Mexico. It was my cousin's bachelorette party, and it was probably one of the best trips of my entire life. And there's a few reasons for that. One, it's obviously because at the end of the day, I'm celebrating my cousin getting married, and it's like someone I really, really am happy for, right? Like I want her to be happy, and this is a celebration of love. Number two, which is actually kind of fucking funny, is that this is the first trip that I probably crumbled under pressure for. You would have saw by the videos. I just wasn't in the right mind space. I wasn't on point with my diet. I wasn't like I didn't prepare myself as I would have loved to prepare for, because of the fact that I just wasn't in the right mind state. Like I did not want to do it. And the reason why I didn't want to do it is because like I thought to myself, I'm like, why are you trying to get fit for? Like, is it so that you can find a guy at the beach or something? Is it so that you can like post IG pictures and like get mad likes? Like what the fuck do you want to do it for, right? And all of my reasons were for the wrong reasons. Like, and it's always been like that. I've always wanted to lose weight. I've always wanted to get skinny. I've always wanted to do this for other people's like opinions of me. But like before the trip, I'm like, yo, Cynthia, like we have 2 choices here. We're either gonna like be happy with where our body is and how much work we put in, or we're gonna sit here and be miserable and be like, oh my god, it looks so fat, and nitpick at every single part of my body. Which, don't get me wrong, that still happens no matter how great you are. But this is the first trip that I'm like, yo, just chill. We're gonna have a good time. It's a girl celebration, and like probably the best trip that I ever had. Don't get me wrong, there's still pictures where I'm like, you look kind of like you had a little too much fun. But then there's other pictures where I'm like, damn girl, like what's up? And like that's how you have to see it. Like facts are facts. Like the pictures where I look extra bloated, it's because I've been drinking all day. I've been eating all day. I haven't drank water like until I came back to Canada, basically. Like it's just crazy. And that shift in mind, like, it's insane. And one thing I will say, and I've been wondering which video I'm going to say it in, is my brother is really good. Actually, anybody in my life. Like, I'm such a... When I say the analogy of planting a seed, it actually works. Like for me especially, when you plant a seed in my brain, if it's right and I don't want to believe it right now, it will kick into my brain a couple days later, a couple hours later. But if you say something that's wrong and I know it's wrong, it's never gonna like grow and sprout into a rainforest. But one thing my brother did say when I was packing for my trip and I was thinking about like all these thong bikinis that I wanted to wear. By the way, I bought them like 2 years ago from Zaful, and they're really nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, I have nothing with people showing off their body, but the reason I was doing it is because I wanted people to look at my butt, because I felt like if my butt looks nice and you look at my butt, like, you're gonna somehow like me as a person. And there's obviously much more to that, but bro, this is the first trip where I wore normal bikinis that actually accentuate my body in a nice way, and I felt so confident. And it's like, yo, when you do something for other people, okay, when you do something for other people, when you wear bikinis because you think that that's what the Kardashians are doing, that's what everyone on IG is doing, bro, if you don't feel comfortable in it, you don't feel comfortable in it. You have to do what makes you feel good. And I know that sounds so dumb, but it's until my brother and I had this conversation, because he's like, oh, you know, if you're dating a guy and you went to a bar and he took off his shirt, would you be like okay with that? And I'm like, hell no. And he's like, okay, so then why is it okay that you can go to the beach and like wear a thong bikini? But he's like, I'm not explaining it well, but he's basically like, how are there double standards? Like, how is it okay that a girl is down to get all this attention from outside sources, whereas the guy, if he did the same thing as you, you'd be like butthurt about it? Which is facts. Like, if I'm not down to be half naked, and I don't want my husband or future person to be like half naked and being ogled by others, and it's like, yo, you have to compromise and you have to remember what you're doing it for. And once he said that, like, I didn't want to believe it right away, because I'm like, nah, I can wear whatever I want. Like, don't get me wrong, I like to show off my cleavage. I like to wear shorts that I'm comfortable in, and I always fight for my rights with family events with my mom and stuff. But like, I knew that those bikinis that I was wearing is literally for the purpose of being like I want guys' attention. And I'm like, what kind of attention are you getting from guys? Like, is it the guys that you want to marry, or is it like loser guys that are going to be like happy with you for a second and then go on to the next like person that they're down for? I don't know, I probably didn't explain that well, and maybe I'm going to delete it all, but hopefully you understood what I'm saying. And again, I don't care what anybody wears, but it's why I was wearing it. Like, what am I doing this for? Is it for the attention of losers, or is it because I genuinely think I look good in this outfit? You know what I mean? So that's another thing. And I'm actually like literally going to throw out all those bikinis that I have, because I'm never going to wear them again. And I think even if I got to my dream body, like, if I would never wear it in front of my parents, I'm probably not going to wear it. Because I don't like to live a double standard life. I don't like to be like I'm obviously not going to go to my dad in like my bathing suit and go talk to him. But like, at the same time, if I wouldn't wear it for the family function, then probably like not it. Because I'm fighting for my rights at family functions, yo. I'm fighting for my damn rights. And I'm like, yo, if I wear, like, my arms are showing, there's nothing wrong. If my like neckline is showing, there's nothing wrong. Like, I'm gonna fight for my rights. It's just that you have to have a fine balance of like what you're really looking for. So that was number 2. What other epiphanies did I have? I don't know, like, again, and it goes back to like, this is probably the first trip where I found guys, and I probably could have you know, like hooked up with one of these guys and like had a thing, but it's just like, honestly, I thought about it and I'm like, yo, what, like, are you gonna be happy the next day when you wake up? I'm like, probably not. Like, I'm just not in the mood. And it's just crazy, because it's always been, as far as I'm concerned, like centered around getting the attention of boys or getting the attention of girls, or I don't know. And I just think that like that is some food for thought. And like now I feel like I'm so ready to get back into the groove of things, because I know who I'm doing it for. I know that when I go to the gym and try to get fit is because I want to hit my own PRs. I want to like do this for me. I want to like feel good. And I already feel amazing. And I'm like, yo, if you could feel like that on a vacation where you didn't even like set yourself up for success, imagine in 2 months when you're like actually trying, because you're like realigned with the reason why you're doing this. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. So that's major point number 2. Major point number 3, which you would have probably saw already in the thumbnail, is that I got my first epic YouTube comment. And I wanted to just tell you the different emotions that I went through before I actually go into the comment and read it. I haven't decided if I'm going to read it all, because it's a fucking long ass comment. But you know, when I first got the comment, like, I was literally sitting there doing my hair. It was like probably 11 o'clock at night a couple weeks ago, and this was all while I was already feeling sad about the job and feeling like a failure. And then I just saw my subscriber count go down, and then I got this long ass message on one of my comments, and I'm like, yo, like, it was just like downward spiral of a bunch of spirals. And I was just like, honestly, I can't do this anymore. Like, I just need a break. Okay, so crazy, because I was literally sitting there doing my hair, like, you know, feeling good. I was like I was looking for a video to watch on YouTube while I did my hair, and then I get a notification, and it was like, I come in peace was the title, and then they like, it said my name, and I'm just like, I felt weird, because I'm like, fuck, is this my first like anonymous YouTube comment? And I'm like, fuck, are they gonna be like ripping me a new butthole about like my video style? Then it turned out to be like someone who actually has known me in the past, and I was like, what the fuck? So even the comment, like I couldn't find it on my regular YouTube app. I had to go to YouTube Studio, I had to find comments, and I had to go to like likely spam, because YouTube is pretty smart and they know when something ain't right. So although this person came in peace, even YouTube, no, you did not come in peace. But no, it was good. It was a definite eye-opener, because again, when I first saw the comment, I was shook. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even see it coming. Then when I finally found the comment, I was just like, huh? Like, it was just so long, and you'll see. I'm going to give you guys a snippet, but really you're going to have to go to the old video, which is what girls do for girls and what girls do for boys. I'll link it here, but don't click out of this video yet. Go watch it after. But anyways, I was like, what? And then I was just like, then I started to believe this comment. I used to think like I really had to message my friends the next day and be like, hey guys, like this is the comment that I got. Like do you guys honestly think that this is how I am? Like, do you guys really think that like I'm of this nature or that nature or whatever? And obviously they're like, are you dumb, Cynthia? Like, no, bro, you're nothing like that. And that helped me. But even for a little bit, I was like so determined to find out who wrote this comment. Like, I was so obsessed about it. And again, one of my brothers always giving me advice, and I know I'm lucky because I have amazing brothers that give me advice, but they were like, honestly, Cynthia, like, why does it matter? Like, is finding this person, whoever did this, gonna make a difference? I'm like, is it gonna change how you feel? Like, no, at the end of the day, like, it's just confirming. All right. It's literally like 1, 2, 3, it's 6 screenshots, this one conversation. So I'm not gonna read it like in entirely, but anyways, this person's like, Cynthia, I hope you receive this message well and understand it is not meant to be offensive or not meant to be an attack, but more of a dialogue from me to you so you can better understand your own impact on those around you. I'm glad that you're going through a journey of self-discovery, and I genuinely hope you find true happiness and peace in your life. However, anytime you say however, but anything like that, you know shit's gonna go down. Anyways, they basically went on to be like, you get what you put out. You never put someone else's needs over yours if it's an inconvenience. You will think more before you speak strong words. Consider some of the scenarios. Your friend couldn't make it to the scene of the accident, blah, 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 blah. But what really killed it is that this person told me, actually, you know, I was going to go into detail about each message, but honestly, like, I can't even be bothered, because at the end of the day, I hope you guys watch it, because that's going to help my views. I hope you guys read the comment and like it, dislike it, whatever, say whatever the fuck you want to. At the end of the day, here's the thing. I am on a public platform. I am saying whatever the fuck I want to. In that video, I genuinely thought I was saying in a funny way, and I genuinely think that I gave enough examples of my own experience with my ex to tell you that I am not the perfect person. But this person is basically like, yeah, you're doing great, but you could have like not made it so like negative about girls, but it has to be a funny twist. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's my opinion. And if this person wanted to defend themselves or defend like my video or whatever on a public comment, at the end of the day, they're allowed to do that. Like, it's only fair, right? I'm going to talk all this shit. You don't want an opportunity to talk shit back? Of course you can, right? And also, YouTube actually wanted to like not let that that comment be seen, which is why I had such a hard time. But I literally approved the comment. I said thank you for sharing, because at the end of the day, I want them to know, like, you tried this hard to send me an essay. I want you to know I got the essay, fam. I got the essay. We good, okay? I'm not explaining this well. Let's try this again. Here's the thing, at the end of the day, they can say whatever they want, but what hurt me the most is that this friend that I've been close with for so long, at the end of the day, like, whomever it is, right, they took some jabs at the end where I'm just like, bro, at the end of the day, you were never a true friend. Because if you're ever going to even say those words out loud, let alone write it publicly and comment it, I'm like, you were never a true friend to begin with. And I'm so happy that I trusted my gut. I'm so happy that I wasn't vulnerable with you. And I'm so happy that you sealed the deal on our friendship, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you're talking from an outside perspective. You have not known me for the last couple of months. And at the end of the day, like, for you to do something like that, to make a public, like at the end of the day, they're looking for defamation or whatever that word is. Like, they're trying to like bring me down. But at the end of the day, yo, thank you. You help my views. You're gonna be like a tagline for the comment. You don't come in motherfucking peace at the end of the day. And it's just, yo, it's good. It's good. All of this, like, part of the you're gonna have to read it to understand it. Like, part of it did make me reflect on a few things that this person said. Part of it did make me like you know, make sure that I'm good. And like, I don't know, it was just like, it was crazy. It's crazy because this epic comment, like, I'm not explaining to you guys and how it was, but it was a motherfucking epic comment. Like, this person took the time to write me an essay, and I'm very, very appreciative. And I don't always say in my videos to like, comment, and subscribe, but like, really and truly, I appreciate the likes, I appreciate the dislikes, I appreciate the comments, good or bad. I appreciate everything, because it's all data. So honestly, if you have something to say, if you disagree with me, please comment down below. If you like my video, if you dislike my video, please press the button down below. That's the only way I'm gonna know what's good, you know? And at the end of the day, this is just the beginning. I'm still a mini YouTuber. I haven't even made it yet. Wait till I make it. There's gonna be so many people that feel the right to be able to anonymously talk shit to me, which is cool, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. But just remember that this is just the beginning, and like I'm gonna have to learn how to deal with these kind of things. And like having this one be from someone that's been in my life, that's actually even easier, because I felt like that would have been harder to deal with, because this person at the end of the day is like, they know the deepest, darkest secrets. They've been close to my life at some point, right? So if I can handle something from them, bruh, this is easy peasy. I got this, you know? So yeah, which brings me to my next point about safety. So I'm usually just me on YouTube, and I think I like it like that. And I've just been watching videos of other people who've had some like scary experiences, whether they have like 2 followers or like 1,000,000 followers. And it's basically like, yo, safety comes first. If you have an IG story, or if you're on vacation, you post the vacation after. And that's why I have 2 private accounts. So I'm going to have to go through my regular account and make sure that I take away anyone that I don't know. And it's only people that I know and I'm comfortable with knowing what's going on. But everybody else is going to have to go to the Tracking with Cynthia page, or I'm going to have to remove them. Because I do think having the balance of 2 separate accounts is awesome. Because like on the Mexico trip, I was showing like, I was posting on my story for people that are on my personal account. But like technical strangers don't know where I am. I'm not explaining it right. But basically, like security, privacy, all very important. I've kind of taken it seriously, but I haven't taken it that seriously, and it's always going to continue to be the same. So I'm not going to have people on my YouTube channel unless they have their own platform, unless they have an IG that's public, unless they have like the intention of making money off of any of these sources. And that's because I'm saying that if they do have the intention, I'm assuming they're going to be a little safer. If I have my friends and family on my YouTube and they're not really doing the safety precautions, but I am, my safety's still gone out the window, and so is their safety. So I think I like it the way it is. We'll see what happens in the future. But the other key detail that this person was telling me was that, you know, whatever you're celebrating, like, it should be behind you. So if I'm recording this video, it shouldn't be like a present time video. So all of my Mexico videos that you guys are going to see, that's probably going to be like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago by the time you guys actually see it, because of the fact that you do not want people to know where the fuck you are. No geotags, no live updates. And like, I've never taken it seriously because I'm like, yo, I'm just like a mini like YouTuber, but they're like, it doesn't fucking matter. There could be one person that's super creepy and like fucks up your personal space. So those are just some updates. I am going to try to stick to a more consistent upload schedule. For now, I'm going to just say that I plan to upload a video every single other day. Every single other day. For now, I'm going to try to upload a video every other day. That's where we're going to go for now. I do have a time in mind that I would like to have these videos updated, but let's start with baby steps. We'll get in the right direction. And yeah, what else is happening? Oh, I always talk about Hugo. Hugo's like he's basically my therapist, kind of, sort of, and he helps me peel back all the onions and the layers of the onion that I didn't even know existed. But it's crazy like how life works, because, you know, I haven't been feeling the best. I'm definitely on the up and up now, but he has this course that he's working on and wants to like use some, like, basically test out some of these theories on me. And I'm like, yo, I got you. But that's crazy, because it's like he's helping me like peel back more onions. He's helping me give less of a fuck. And honestly, if it wasn't for Hugo, I wouldn't have started a YouTube page. There's literally no way. There's literally no way. Like, and the fact that he's helping me more is insane. And like, I don't know, it's just like when shit hits right, it hits right all day, you know? So I just want you guys to know, like, if you're ever sad, if you're ever feeling weird, just like fucking chug along if you can. Talk to somebody, which is most important. Write it down if you don't want to talk to anybody, like something. I'm sorry for the long video, I'm sorry for the delay, but yo, just wait. I'm so excited. Like, even the vlog for Mexico, even preparing for Mexico, I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready, and I'm so sorry that it took so long, but I'm sure you can even tell by my like energy. I hate when people be like energy, da da da, or aura, but like, yo, I know you can tell it because I can feel it in my soul. Like how I was feeling before and how I'm feeling now, like, we are ready. We are ready to go, man. We're ready to go. And the last thing I'm going to end off with is when you're feeling good, okay, when you're feeling good, you need to take that and run, okay? You need to like embrace it. Like a lot of people are like for me, a lot of people will be like, oh, like you're so cocky, or you're always smiling or something like that. But it's like, bro, I know what I feel like when I'm sad. I know what I feel like when I don't want to get out of bed. I know what I feel like when I don't want to do what I know I need to do, right? So it's like when I have these good days, it's like, bro, please come. It's like the sun. It's like, please just absorb all over me. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with being happy. And if you are happy, you fucking take that shit and run and write it down, okay? Don't forget the times that you're happy, because there's going to be sad times. Life is nothing without ups and downs, right? So anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate the patience. Hope you guys watch the whole thing. Be nice in comments. If you're gonna say anything to the anonymous message that I got, be nice. Don't be a dickhead. And I honestly, I don't even care if you guys say anything to that person. I just want you guys to watch the video if you haven't watched it yet, because it's pretty fucking funny, in my opinion. So anyways, no harm done. It's all good. Thank you for all the comments, for the likes, subscribe, for being with me. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm doing like a thank you speech at the Grammys, but nah, all jokes aside, like I wouldn't be here without the ride or dies that have been asking me like what's good, where have you been. So I appreciate that. Mwah! See you in the next one.